Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Monday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker. Two Richmond County teens are facing charges south of the border related to a weekend shooting at a motel. The Myrtle Beach Police Department has charged 18-year-old Bryson Lee Pack of Rockingham with attempted murder, possession of a weapon during violent crime, and resisting arrest. 19-year-old Cody Allen Harding of Hamlet has been charged with possession of a stolen handgun and simple possession of marijuana. Police say 3 juveniles from North Carolina have also been charged with loitering for harmful purposes and a minor in possession of a stolen handgun. It is not yet known if they are from Richmond County as well. A 6th suspect is in custody but being treated for injuries. That individual will be named when he is formally charged, police say. According to a post on the department's Facebook page, officers received the call around 3:10 a.m. on Saturday and believe the shooting stemmed from a disturbance on the Happy Holiday Motel's 3rd floor. According to police, 3 people were reportedly shot and 1 firearm was recovered. Richmond County has surpassed 200 positive COVID-19 cases. On Saturday, the Richmond County Health Department reported 9 new cases for a total of 206. While the Health Department did not release new statistics on Sunday, the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services showed a total of 209. The state also showed that neighboring Montgomery County has also broken 200 with 204. Today's numbers showed 215 as 9 new cases have been reported. 64 remain in home isolation, while 2 are hospitalized. 144 are recovered. The first day of summer may be right around the corner, but fresh North Carolina peaches are already available at farmers markets and roadside stands across the state. While not a bumper crop, local growers do expect to have plenty of peaches through Labor Day. While the majority of peaches are grown in the Sandhills, consumers can find peach orchards in about 2/3 of the state's counties. This year, growers are taking special precautions in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Roadside stands have required employees to wear protective gear such as masks and gloves. In addition, many growers have installed protective plastic shields at their registers to protect consumers. McLeod Health in Chirral provided this heartwarming story. On June 10th, Ralph Johnson did not know his son-in-law, Mark, was preparing him to see his bride of 70 years for their anniversary when he made sure his face was shaved, hair combed, and he had a little bit of aftershave. Ralph had not seen his wife Jolynn since he had been admitted to McLeod with complaints of shortness of breath and a racing heart. The medical team diagnosed Ralph with atrial fibrillation and transferred him to McLeod Regional in Florence for advanced treatment. On Tuesday, Ralph wondered what his wife was going to be doing for their anniversary the next day. He never suspected that his family was conspiring together to get Jolynn to McLeod for a surprise visit. There were tears of joy when Jolynn entered Ralph's room. Ralph and Jolynn met at age 15, but they didn't become sweethearts until a couple of years later, right before Ralph went on active duty with the Navy in 1946. Jolynn waited 2 years for Ralph to return home. After 3 children, 5 grandchildren, and 70 years of material bliss, the couple has nothing but smiles for each other during their surprise visit. The Richmond Observer Sports Department is proud to present this special 3-part video series remembering Jason Norton, a Richmond County native, a former standout athlete for the Richmond Raiders in several sports, and a longtime educator and coach in his hometown. Norton passed away earlier this month after a 4-year battle with cancer. As a tribute to his memory and the impact he left on many people, RO Sports reached out to several former teammates, co-workers, colleagues, student athletes, and friends to speak about the legacy Norton left behind. In the first installment, current Richmond head football coach Brian Teal, along with offensive coordinator Brad Denson and quarterbacks coach Jay Jones, share what their friendship and work experience with Biggie meant to them.
You talk about Jason Norton, there's a lot of things that just kind of come to mind. You know, I didn't know him as well as probably some other guys. I definitely didn't know him as long as some other guys here in Richmond County, but did get a chance to really get to know him over the last several years, and especially since opportunity coming to Richmond County. And you know, there were a lot of things that struck you about Jason as just an amazing guy. And you know, the things that stand out to me is just how even during the chemo and during everything else, he comes into a room and just kind of lights up the room, and his personality fills up the room. He was a big guy, you know, call him Biggie, and but you know, he was a big guy, but his personality, you know, just lit up the room when, whether he was, you know, talking about the struggles he was going through and his faith through that. He was talking about his boys. I mean, the thing that stood out the most to me was how, as a sports guy, he was able to incorporate his family and show the love of his family, and be so proud of his boys. Even when he come down to the office sometimes, you know, if it was a work day, he had, you know, one of the best times was having when he had Jace there, and Jace started drawing plays on the whiteboard. And I mean, I love that. You know, Biggie told me later on, he showed me where he was drawing plays, putting them up on the wall, and talking about getting him a notebook to do it. You know, when Kevin was in town, and even Alex, you know, was able to come down there with him a couple times, and the fact that, you know, they were just with him. It was clear they were hanging out, they were enjoying time as a family, even though, and it was a bond that those sports had produced between them. And I just hope that in my life, as my daughter grows, that I'm able to emulate that, able to incorporate that, you know, from standpoint of faith and sports and what we do, and in family. I mean, Jason just seemed to do that so well, and that stands out to me, and something that will always stay with me and stick with me about my memories and time with him. And I'm thankful for him and for that, and for his family for just blending right in with that, and his wife allowing him to come and be a part of so many other people's lives.
For the rest of the videos, you can go to richmondobserver.com, click on the sports tab, and find sports editor Kyle Pillar's story on remembering Coach Norton. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report is coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
Locally owned and operated, One Stop Vape Shop is a place you'll want to check out. Whether you need vape supplies, signs, business cards, decals, or your chakras aligned, we have you covered. Our in-house print shop has quick turnaround time and is open 7 days a week. We offer a wide range of products including stones, herbs, pendants, CBD, kratom, and more. Visit us at 939 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham.
She gets her soccer skills from her mom, her sense of humor from her dad, and her drugs from her home medicine cabinet. Over half of misused medication comes from family and friends. Talk to your children about the dangers of prescription drug misuse. Secure your medication, take regular inventory to ensure nothing is missing, and properly dispose of expired or unused medication. Be aware. Don't share. Lock your meds.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
Do you want a healthcare career? Certified medical assistants are multi-skilled healthcare professionals capable of completing administrative and clerical tasks, making them a valuable member of the healthcare team at medical clinics, doctors' offices, and other healthcare facilities. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the employment of medical assistants is projected to grow 23% over the next 8 years, much faster than the national average. At Richmond Community College, our medical assisting students are trained in our cutting-edge Simulation Learning Center, giving them hands-on experience with high-fidelity mannequins that simulate real-life patient interaction. In addition to clinical skills, our students also receive instruction in scheduling appointments, coding, processing insurance accounts, billing, collections, and medical transcription. Complete the medical assisting program in just 2 years and start your lifelong career today. Visit www.richmondcc.edu to learn more about enrolling in the medical assisting program at Richmond Community College or call 910-410-1700.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Ever wondered what's happening on the other end during a power outage here at PD Electric? Once members report their power outage via PD Power mobile app or our outage hotline, a notification alerts our outage management system. The employee running our outage system will then check to verify the meter is disconnected. Our linemen make sure their trucks have the necessary equipment, safety gear, and meet all NCDOT requirements before heading out to the outage. Once arriving in the area where the outage is reported, crews hold a tailgate meeting to review all safety procedures. After this is done, equipment is tested to ensure it works properly and safely. During an outage situation, PD Electric's #1 goal is to restore power as quickly and as safely as possible. We appreciate our members for their patience and encourage them to follow along during an outage on our real-time outage viewer, as well as updates on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by RO Yellow, Richmond County's new online business directory. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you're having a great day today. It has been a really cool day outside. Breeze blowing out there, a lot of moisture in the air with precipitation falling in, a lot of cool air in the area. So we're going to be seeing a lot of that continuing on tonight, of course. Actually, it's been a day you had to break out your jacket. That's how cool it has been. 7 o'clock, we're not getting away from the rain just yet. There will be a 30% chance of precipitation with 62 degrees. 9 o'clock, 61. Rain should be out of here, but it's still going to be cloudy out. So no moon to see tonight, which is a waning crescent moon phase tonight with a sunset of 8:34 p.m. Now take a look at tomorrow. We're still not done with rain at all. Sand Hills is going to continue to be getting wet over the next couple of days, in fact. But for now, tomorrow, Fayetteville high of 70, low of 64. Rayford high of 68, low of 63. Laurinburg high of 70, low of 64. Down in Lumberton, it'd be a high of 71 and a low of 66. Moving on to the western side of the Sand Hills, Ellerbe high of 66, low of 62. Rockingham and Hamlet will be a high of 67 and a low of 62. Down in Bennettsville, it'll be a high of 69 and a low of 64 rather. And then across the PD in Waysboro, it'll be a high of 66 and a low of 62. So as you can see, more rain on the way, but still also cooler temperatures coming along tomorrow. So make sure you keep that jacket in handy tomorrow. Now take a look at 7-day forecast. We're going to get back into warm weather here very soon, but we still got rain to deal with before we get to that warm weather. Tuesday high of 67, low of 62. Wednesday high at 74, low of 64. Still more precipitation and rain in the area, but luckily it's not thunder and lightning. However, as we get into Thursday, we are expecting that to be coming around. High of 80, low of 66, and then on Friday, high of 84, low of 68 with more thunderstorms on the way. And then Saturday, continuing on with stormy weather for the weekend, high of 85, low of 71. But then Sunday, it's going to be looking really, really nice, but maybe a little bit too nice for some of you out there. High of 90 and a low of 74. and those temperatures will carry over onto Monday, but with more precipitation on the way and thunder and lightning as well. So a lot of rain on the way. Our only break in it is Sunday with really warm, really warm temperatures. Hot is maybe we want to call it for some of you out there, but personally, I'm looking forward to that sunny Sunday. Rain does get me down a little bit when that happens, but we got them great cloudy skies out there. Not always a fun time to see them, but definitely we do need some rain every once in a while to keep things in balance. So, but definitely be looking out for that. We do have thunderstorms on the way, so be prepared for that as well. And that's going to do it for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening here in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.